She's a slut.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Cincinnati Reds.
Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Hunter Greene.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. Ball to strike. Just missed. One out, base is empty.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to first, makes the sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting third.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all. Miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and now it's 3-2.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wallner hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the air. Lewis has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Miguel Andujar. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So up next, Noelvi Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the dirt.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Just missed. Popped up. Stevenson settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Marte makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
is downstairs. Good eye
Ball.
right there.
Just missing off
Full
the plate
count.
there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Stevenson to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Reds.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Miranda takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Batting 8th, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. Stays alive. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 out, space is empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Got the bat going
1-2.
too soon. It's strike 2.
Two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's out to center field. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that
Now
at-bat,
batting,
battling with
center
2 strikes.
fielder,
You'll often hear the
TJ
phrase short to
Reno.
it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for the
Here's Royce
Twins,
Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And that misses. And a count 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Marte grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put
Batting
it into
eighth,
his
first baseman,
highest
Jose
gear and go a
Miranda.
long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. That one
2-1.
misses, and that's ball 2. And strike 2.
2-2.
Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess.
Batting
You
ninth,
have to be right in those
shortstop,
spots or
Brooks Lee.
things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. And that's
the ball.
downstairs. And it's 2-1. Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI
Now
machine.
batting, left fielder,
Another
Austin
clutch
Parker.
run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Martin will hit next. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. It's 2-1.
Up
His
next
confidence
for the
level
Twins,
is so
right
high.
fielder,
Really nice job
Matt
of coming through in
Wallner.
a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. Matt Wallner now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Reds 1.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people sell out.
Back here at Great American
Leading off
Ballpark,
for
and
the
now it's
Reds,
Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lifted in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated
Miguel
hitter.
Andujar, the next to hit.
Andujar.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball
outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Buxton flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Now
there. He
batting,
saved
left
extra bases for
fielder,
sure. If the pitcher's his
Austin
friend,
Hayes.
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. Walner moving under it. Brings it in. That is the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back
Leading off
onto the
for
4th.
Minnesota,
Here's
the
Trevor
designated
Larnach.
hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ryan
Now batting,
Jeffers, the next
catcher,
Twin up to
Ryan
hit.
Jeffers.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was
Second
taking it,
baseman,
thinking it
Luke
might be a
Kiesel.
called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Keishel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Miranda.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. On the ground, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Twin stranded pair. They lead it 2-1.
Because you're like the gas tank up and Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, third
So
baseman.
2 down now, and here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Righty delivers. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed. Popped up. Keishel on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. Reds down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the shortstop at the plate, Brooks Lee. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Reds,
pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Graham
23.
Ashcraft.
Just trying to keep this one
Ashcraft.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Next pitch
2-1.
misses way outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The count 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And a good eye there. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow getting loose as well. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's to third. Hayes gets it to first. Out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Two down, base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. This to third. Tosses to first. Out. And the inning is over. Twins get one on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'm bringing
Bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And there's a ball. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Michael Tonkin warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Funderburk also getting ready. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Those plays can be tricky.
batting,
They're routine,
second
but that doesn't mean it's
baseman,
always going to be smooth. He
Gavin
delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Gets him to chase after that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Line to left and foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Really love the pitch
shortstop,
sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Ellie
pitcher and catcher
De
are
La
on the same page right now.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And you played
1-2.
behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he became a really
Now
tough
batting,
out with 2 strikes right there.
hitter,
Once you get the ball
Miguel
by the pitcher, there's a
Andujar.
lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez gives way, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead.
Now pitching
And we'll
for
have a new
Minnesota,
pitcher when we come back.
number
A new arm into the
39.
game, the righty, Michael Tonkin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the move. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Reds,
and they make a change to
Number
start the
78.
6th. The new pitcher, number 78.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Trevor
leading off
Larnach
for
digs
the
in now.
Twins, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Chopper right side. Steer. He steps on the bag.
out.
One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman Luke Keeschel.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
That
That's
misses the
out.
zone. 3-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
Ball.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 3 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Reds,
And the batter now,
left
Austin
fielder,
Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
The 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Up next for the Reds.
So digging in,
right
Noel V.
fielder,
Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
Inside,
2-1.
almost got him. Hot shot to third. Lewis throws to
That's out.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense,
Now
you
batting,
have to deliver
first
consistently.
baseman,
It doesn't matter
Spencer
how many highlight reel
Steer.
plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. Brent Suter taking over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 31, Brent Suter.
And now the first
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Jose
Twins,
Miranda.
First baseman, Jose Miranda.
Close
Ball,
one,
no.
doesn't get the call. And a
Two
count,
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. Burns, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one down the
Foul
line,
ball.
and that's just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
So up next, Lee. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, just a total
Now,
nightmare
left
for
fielder,
lefties.
Austin
I'd be very
Martin.
surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him,
Now
and he hit
batting,
him.
right fielder, Matt
First and
Wallner.
second, 2 outs. Wallner will hit next.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on 3. It's 6-1.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brent Suter is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Pitcher
Reds,
for the Reds, Tony
number
Santillan.
64,
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. That one fouled off, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins get a 3-run shot, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That's down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Topa getting loose out there. Adams getting cranked up as well. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1. Center field. Buxton sizing it up. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You don't gotta make up a style. You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot like a lot, cause you got a bottle full of that. Wow.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta.